In the 70s, mainly PE pipes and fittings were used for the gas industry. But in the meantime, we have a lot of more applications running in the field, like pressure applications for water, for sewage, irrigation projects are coming a lot, and more industrial projects as well, due to the high resistance from PE against chemicals, acids, and so on. At the end, if you know the step how to use, it's really an easy job, because we have all the equipment with us. You have a kind of scraper tool, you have wipes to clean the scraped area, you have markings to bring the pipe close together, and of course you have now really good welders which carry out the welding automatically, doing by barcode reading. There's no influence of the welder for the joint at the end. The main benefits of the three-lane electrofusion system is the X-coils, the uncovered heating coils, the length of the coils, which is going beyond the standard. In the standard, there are just minimum parameter given. Friatec is going with the three-lane safety fittings beyond the standard. We have a wide cold zone as well to cool down the molded material after welding, and of course every fitting is equipped with a barcode here. Yeah? This makes it easier to carry out the welding without any mistakes. Friatec working since from the beginning with exposed heating coils, because we want to directly in touch with the pipe. We have to melt the pipe together. We don't melt our own material in between, so we are quite fast in bridging the gap in between the pipe and the fitting to create the melt pressure very fast. And of course, therefore, we are closing the gaps which coming up from misalignment on the pipe, from ovalization in the pipe. And that's exactly the big benefit of the Friatec uncovered heating coils. The second benefit is also very important, especially due to the high UV radiation in Australia. We cannot build up any oxidation layer in between, like on the pipe, so it's no possibility to create an oxidation layer inside the fitting like most of our competitors do. The fitting is produced in two steps. First, we have the injection molding blank here, and in the second step, we embedded a wire with a process where we do not remove any material. We just press the wire in so that the wires are in 2/3 of the diameter embedded in the fitting. There's no chance to damage the wire during the installation process. That's the reason why Friatec allows, for example, for the bigger size couplers with a heavy weight, to install them also by using a tool like a hammer or something like else. We are not afraid losing the wire with that installation process. Of course, all the range is tested according national, international standard. For example, ISO standard, or here local in the Australian market is the ASNZ 4129 standard, which we have to follow. But to be honest, all the standards are given just minimum requirements. And Friatec go beyond this standard to help the customer a little bit with a wider fusion zone, with a huge cold zone in the fitting, to use the coupler on field as well without any problems. And of course, Friatec has all the important approvals. Friatec as company, as well as the product, has all approval for the Australian market available. Also for the bigger sizes, all Friatec couplers are equipped with the uncovered, with the exposed heating coils. And as you can see here, we are in directly contact after assembling the pipe with the pipe surface to ensure the proper homogeneous joint. But also very important for the bigger size coupler is the very long cold zone to work with the shrink reverted pipe end, as well with the embedded situation where we have to cut out a piece of pipe and to bring in a new one. The guys on site are not able to bring them together in 100%. And if this gap between the pipe end is located in the center of the cold zone, doesn't matter, no bad influence of the welding. All couplers starting from the diameter 400 are equipped with additional yellow barcodes, so-called the preheat barcode. With our uncovered heating coils, we are able, via that barcode, to heat up the pipe first, closing the gap between the pipe and the fitting, and then, with a standard white barcode, we carry out the fusion process. Therefore, very helpful is the outer reinforcement. There's another winding around the coupler which helps us to stabilize the coupler during the welding process to avoid the expanding of the coupler during the welding. Important is that the pipe inside the coupler starts the expanding throughout the coupler, but the coupler should be stable during the welding process. And that's exactly what we ensure, and Friatec is the only one fitting who can handle it without an external reinforcement. We can do that with our built-in reinforcement easily.